How's it going, boys? Johnny Superbman here, bringing you another shootout commentary. That's right. And you know, hockey season is over. It's really crap. I mean, I miss watching hockey, but at least we have a few things coming up in the next week or two that, you know, at least it's hockey related. We have the draft coming up, the awards, which really I don't really care about the awards too much. I don't watch it. But the draft I'm going to watch. I'm expecting a very, very hectic draft day. I mean, you see rumors flying all over the place. Luongo to Toronto, Nash to Toronto. Bobby Ryan's name has been out there now. Where is Alexander Semin gonna go? All this crazy stuff. So it should be a good draft day. But for this shootout commentary, I'm gonna pick a team that has not had too much to cheer about in the last few years. The Calgary Flames. I keep getting comments saying, Johnny, pick Calgary. You don't pick them for anything. So there you go. Calgary fans, I'm picking your Flames for you. Now, Calgary. Hang on a sec. Let me just see who. Iginla, Jokinen, Camilleri, Tanguay, Stajan. Yeah, that's fine for me. And Kipper, baby. Oh, poor Kipper. So Calgary, you know, I don't get to watch your team too much. I got to ask you guys some questions here. When the hell are you guys going to rebuild, all right? I mean, you got some great players over there. I thought the trade earlier in the year, Bork for Camilleri, was a great trade because Camilleri, to me, is a great trade asset. If you wait at the trade deadline, you can find a team who's like pushing for a playoff spot or even a team at the top and trade him for like one or two top-notch prospects. I think that trade for Bork for Camilleri was great, but when are you guys going to rebuild? I mean, Kiprusoff and Iginla, you can make the argument that their trade value, and I'm not talking about, you know, GM mode, I'm talking about in real life, but their trade value is probably diminishing year after year just because they're getting older. I mean, you could say that this year you would get more for Iginla and Kiprusoff than you will in 3 or 4 years. Now, your coach left, or he didn't want to re-sign because apparently Feaster wants to keep the team the same. So, I mean, what's going on? Now, hang on a second here. With Jerome, let's do the Gordie Howe. He's got the hands. He can do it. Woo, baby. Yeah, baby. Oh, Gordie Howe. Beautiful. Yeah, see, I love Jerome Iginla. He's a great player, and I respect the fact that, I don't know the guy, but I respect if he wants to stay on his team. All right, but I don't think he's holding his team hostage like Matt Sundin did, and, you know, we won't get into that. I don't think he's saying that he doesn't want to leave and he won't leave. I think they could trade him, but I think Jay Feaster doesn't want to. I think he wants to keep him. I know Jerome is great for the city. He's a role model. He's almost like a perfect captain. You know, he's skilled, he's well-mannered, he's good on the camera, he's perfect for the organization, he is. But when's the last time you guys made the playoffs? You know, the Leafs are crap, don't get me wrong, the Leafs are crap too. But you can, I think only biased hockey fans who hate the Maple Leafs will say that they suck. I mean, yes, they are crap, but I think everyone can tell that the Maple Leafs, they're on the up and up. If you don't believe that, well, then I don't know. You just don't know hockey. We're young, you know, we're getting older, but we're still very young. We're getting more talent, all right? But the Calgary Flames, can you name me one good prospect who's coming up? That Barchese guy or whatever, Barchi or whatever his name, that's the one guy I can think of. You got some great defensemen. Giordano and Bouwmeester are great. But I don't know. I think it's time for you guys to ship out Kiprusoff and Jerome. I really do. This guy coming down nice and slow? Get out of here. You want to go down nice and slow? There you go. Kipper, baby. All right? Now, Calgary Flames fans, I have a question for you. If you were to trade away Jerome, and if you were to trade away Kiprusoff and Camilleri and anyone else who's old on that team, who would you want back for it? I'm guessing you would want an arm and a leg back. So who would you want back? Because, that was bad. Did it still go in? Poke. Who would you want back? Because for Jerome, I don't know. I don't see you guys being a playoff team in the next few years, especially if you trade away those guys. You may squeak into the playoffs if you keep those guys and add a piece here or there because it's all because of Kiprusoff. He is a top-notch goalie. I don't know if he's going to win a trophy this year, all right? I mean, if he made the playoffs, definitely he probably would have won one. But I think that's the only reason you guys kind of came close to the playoffs. I mean, if the Toronto Maple Leafs had Kiprusoff in the net, I don't know. I'm not gonna say it, but we probably would have made the playoffs. So, hang on a sec. Tanguay, what am I gonna do? Skate backwards, forehand. Oh, come on. So what would you want back for Kiprusoff and Iginla? For Iginla, I would want at least a top-notch prospect, like a grade A prospect, like a Kreider, even though the Rangers wouldn't trade him away. A Gardner from the Leafs, even though the Leafs wouldn't trade him away. You need to find a team who's in a playoff position. Maybe a Jordan Staal for Jerome Iginla. You know, I don't think the Pittsburgh Penguins would do something like that, but you know what I mean. I'm getting at something like that. So Calgary Flames fans, who would you want for Jerome? And who would you want for Kiprusoff? Would you want another young prospect goalie? Do you guys have any other young prospects who are up and coming in the system here? Hang on here. Matt Stajan, this guy, absolute garbage on the Leafs. Oh, get out of here. Get in. Oh, my God. Matt Stajan, man. Now, honestly, everyone has their opinion about Dion Phaneuf, how he's not the greatest. Whatever. The trade was absolutely outstanding. What was it? Giguère, White, Myers, and Stajan for Dion Phaneuf and Keith Aulley? Hell yeah, I'll take that any day of the week. Where are you going? Backhand? Forehand? Oh, I went back. I missed the open net. Open net glitch for me, son. I should have done the flying poke check again. Oh my God, voice crack. And you hear that Bobby Ryan may be moving? Maybe Jerome McGinley? No, they wouldn't trade Jerome McGinley for Bobby Ryan. I don't know. Calgary, I don't know, man. It's not looking the greatest for you guys, but don't worry. You guys will come around backwards. Backhand. Oh, I lost it. Oh, that was Blake Como. I lost it. No wonder. He's a grinder. I tried to go backhand. I tried to go back forehand again, but I didn't get the backhand in. Look, he just lost it quickly right here. Look. Oh, yeah, right there. He picks it back up. Thank you very much. Nothing fancy there. But don't worry, Calgary. Don't worry. You guys, you'll turn it around. But honestly, if I was the GM of the Calgary Flames, Jerome and Kiprusoff and Camilleri would all go this offseason. You can hold on to Bouwmeester and Giordano. Whoa, no! Yes! Open net glitch for me, finally. I get back-to-back open net glitches. Yes, I deserve it. With all the bad luck I've had in this, I deserve it, all right? But yeah, I would trade all those guys away and start the rebuild. Because, again, if you guys don't make the playoffs again this year after your GM guarantees you're making the playoffs, it's going to be another bad season with Jerome, Camilleri, and Kiprusoff all being 1 year older and with you guys getting less for them. So, rebuild, Calgary. Rebuild.